And nigga, be real to yourself before you real with anybody else. Do you know the difference between a street nigga and a real nigga? See, a street nigga know it ain't no love in the streets. You see what I'm saying? It ain't no love in the streets, cuz. So you want to hang out in them streets like that, nigga? You ain't gonna get no love in them. You see what I'm saying? A real nigga, see, a real nigga go where he celebrated and not where he tolerated. You see what I'm saying? See, a nigga in the streets, nigga be looking for a daddy. You know what I'm saying? Gang. What's the deal, baby? Hey, shout out to everybody pulling up, man. I'm gonna let some more of y'all get up in here, man. We got see, you gotta start looking in between the lines, homie, because this gets deep, man. You know, I seen a little bit of this, so I said, nah, this is it right here. This is the part where I was trying to tell y'all that when it came down to Big U, I couldn't see it being beneficial for him to, you know, assassinate Nipsey Hussle, homie. I couldn't see it. It just didn't add up. You see what I'm saying? And then I seen a clip of this and I'm like, wait a minute, because you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta realize how big Nipsey was to that section over there. Not just as an artist and the fans and the consumers. You gotta look at how big Nipsey was to them over there. You gotta realize so many people depended on him to continue his success so they can't eat. Hey, Nipsey Hussle was like, you know what I'm saying? He definitely was like the Tupac of his generation, but he was like Freeway Rick. He was employing so many people. He was sponsoring, you know, teams and donating and giving back and money. That was the biggest millionaire that was over there in that section. Make no doubt about it. A lot of people, look how much chaos have happened. But he also trailblazed an inspiring machine where everybody starts selling, you know what I'm saying, with their tables, t-shirts, and he turned the average hood Joe to an entrepreneur overnight. Once people got a hold of what Nipsey Hussle used to do was, and what Black Sam used to do, he was selling t-shirts out there with a table. You see what I'm saying? White t-shirts, the same white t-shirt y'all can go to the Slauson and get. Them boys was out there, you know what I'm saying, selling them white tees like you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, that Whitney Houston, you know what I'm saying, that cocaine, you understand me? So this is where let me just say this before we get into the reaction, homie. I think that people got to start realizing you got to stay away from people who ain't getting money. You got to understand, because at the end of the day, it's so many people that will see you get money and be like, here, give me some money. You see what I'm saying? And don't want to have to do nothing for it. You see what I'm saying? We know that Nipsey was not reckless. He knew that in order to get respect, he has to demand respect. You see what I'm saying? And don't get it wrong. A lot of people probably only came around Nipsey because they were opportunists. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people, and he could see that. He was very intelligent. Don't get it twisted. Nipsey could see the BS when people came around him. You see what I'm saying? He had a mission on this earth. You see what I'm saying? You know, it's sad, but sometimes everybody is not meant to live a prosperous, long life because the mission, look what he created. You see what I'm saying? God wanted him up there with him. You see what I'm saying? Because so many people was doing that boy wrong behind his back. That's why, see, a lot of y'all don't even understand. Black Sam would have sacrificed himself for his brother. You got to understand, man, there's so many people. Nipsey Hussle, everybody wanted a piece of Nipsey Hussle. Everybody knew if you wanted to blow, if you wanted to go, you had to get around Nip. Nip was well guarded, well protected. Now, I just didn't, that's why people like, Nina Boy, you ain't talking about Big U. See, I said follow the money. You got to understand. If Big U wanted him gone, the money would never been there. A money play. Everything is about money. You got to realize in today's society, everything is about money, man. You got to realize, man, y'all know the slogan, if you don't feed a dog, it's going to turn on you. You see what I'm saying? And the cool thing about that is we got grown men who will want to hurt you and harm you because you're not doing something for them. See, you got to realize, people, your success will offend people. You see what I'm saying? When people seeing you get it and then everybody talking about you, you just might be a knockout artist in your hood. and people might feel a certain way. Make no doubt about it. Especially when a person is good in getting money and a person that's good in just being a gangster, it's gonna cause chaos. You see what I'm saying? A person, see, when you getting money and that person that's only good at this, you remind them of something that they wanted to do. You gotta listen. See, Nip once said this, man, and I want everybody to understand this. It's not that it's not talent in the hood. It's when you growing up in the hood, you can't pursue your talents. It could be you might want to be a tennis player. You can't grow up in the hood and be like, man, no, man, I'm trying to play tennis today. Oh, you a tennis player? What you want to be a Serena Williams around here? People are going to clown you, like, especially growing up. Let's be clear, growing up in the early 2000s, if you wasn't gang banging, you know what I'm saying, or playing ball, you know what I'm saying? You was listen, you could not think about it. Remember back in the day when you was a rapper, the gangsters that was in the background, they didn't want to rap. They like, no, nigga, I'm really with this. I'm with this because once you become an artist, a rapper, now you're articulating a lifestyle that you used to live, not that you still living. And a lot of people think that that's fake because you're not living that life no more, that you shouldn't be talking about it. Like that's like documenting your history, saying what you went through, what you've been through. And with Nip, you know, y'all got to realize Nipsey Hussle got signed at 22, 23 years old. He was in his 20s when he signed his first major deal with Epic Records. You see what I'm saying? Like fresh out of his teenage years. So he was already escaping the demolition side of being a gang banger. You see what I'm saying? Once you get that record deal, you know, you're going to have to realize people going to feel like you owe them something. You see what I'm saying? And people will find a way. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you have in the hood. If you in the hood, homie, people are going to be like, you know what I'm saying? Why you ain't call us up here when you got something going on? A certain person to feel some type of way. If you the only one getting success, you're reminding them of they failed. See, understand this, homie. You remind people of your failures when you get successful. People will be offended by your success, homie. So people will find a way to latch on, and the moment that if they're not a part of your success, automatically termination. I'm gonna tell you that right. I don't care what hood you from, what gang you claim. If you getting successful in the streets, and you know how it go. If a nigga he ain't looking out for me, nigga. He ain't doing nothing for me. So what? I don't care what that, you know what I'm saying, what he got. And that's how people are gonna feel. So we got Wacc 100, man. We you know, we got so many angles with this. Now, a lot of y'all don't realize it's funny how so many of y'all had something to say when y'all see me start tapping in on just this content side of this, right? A lot now, I'm the same people that was jumping out their body. Oh, Nina boy. Now they like, man, you got a good perspective. Man, now everybody putting their 1-2 on this thing. Now they want to hit me in the DMs and hey, I just want to rap to you about what really happened. Nah, nigga. Yeah. No. Hey, don't hit me in the DMs. None of that. So look, going forward, man, we got Wacc 100 exposing Big U. Now, I always said I don't think Big U did it because it won't be beneficial. Now, but we got some other shit that Big U getting, well, Wacc 100 trying to expose Big U, man, and we just doing a reaction to it. Let's go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
So
until you got that, I don't want to hear about it.
Did you tune in to the Black Sam interview that he did with Big Boy?
Impeccable.
That rocked and shocked Los Angeles.
Well, not only, let me tell you what was so significant about that. Because it had already been interviews of certain events and certain things mentioned.
Okay.
And what Black Sam did is what, you right, he talked about certain things without talking about certain people.
Right.
But the world is like, hold on, wait. They did the Khaled thing and somebody wasn't happy about it. Oh shit. We remember Wacc and Loose Cannon talking about what Khaled got rolled down on and what it was about and all this shit, right?
He basically opened the door for everybody to take shit that you and Loose had said much more seriously.
Bro, listen to what I'm trying to tell you.
Now, let me just jump in and just say this, right? Because at the same time, right, y'all, so Loose Cannon have definitely been going viral. He's been trailblazing on the internet. But this is why I say it's definitely dangerous for Loose Cannon. You from the same gang, you working with a Pyro for number one, right? You going against one of the biggest niggas. Now, this is the internet space. Y'all got to understand, homie. It ain't no rules to this content space. If you from a gang, if you a member, if the content already out there, bro, you definitely can react to it. You know how vain that would be for somebody to say, don't put your opinion on something? You a grown man. If somebody telling you you can't speak on something, that mean that nigga, you not no man. You not no man, especially if you not even out, if you out there gang banging, if you on the front line with it, then that's the politics side. But if you ain't even out there, nigga, politicking and gang banging, you just a, you know, you a member, you alumni from your section, nigga, you better get this content money. I'm gonna tell you why, because this is content. It's crazy how this content can really change some of y'all lives. It's just having a perspective and an opinion, homie. You see what I'm saying? But you got to know the rules of engagement. And what Loose Cannon is doing is not only if it's you're talking about niggas from your hood. Rule number one, you don't never talk about niggas in your hood. I've been down that road. It's not a good look. You see what I'm saying? And it's consequences. Listen, it is definitely consequences to talking about your hood. You see what I'm saying? It's best that you talk about everybody else's hood but your own. Number one, it is not safe for him to be doing business with Wacc 100 in regards of one of the biggest from his hood. That gotta be crazy. Because at the end of the day, you gotta realize he was Big U's artist, Loose Cannon. You actually dissed Wacc 100 when you was riding with Big U. Now, Big U and Big U not cool. You riding with Wacc 100, dissing Big U. You from Rolling 60s. And you making it known that you're a well-documented Rolling 60. And the stuff that you saying is incriminating. Loose Cannon said that he went up to DJ Khaled video shoot with Nipsey to press DJ Khaled about shooting a music video in a hood and not checking in with Big U. That is freaking crazy to me, because when you're looking at the numbers on the scoreboard, that's a power play. Yeah, Nipsey the artist, he the rapper, but you know, you still got to check in with the hood. So if Loose Cannon is putting all that content out there, that ties motive to it, even though Big U did not have nothing to do with it. Listen, look, I'm not gonna play with y'all. If I really feel like it was something, I'll say it. I don't think he had anything to do with that, bro. It's somebody else that have a little money out there in the world that probably wanted Nipsey gone, and they use Eric Holder. You see what I'm saying? It's somebody that it's something out there, but it ain't Big U, homie. Let's get it. But pay attention. Watch how he don't even know. Loose Cannon don't even know that Wacc 100 is exploiting him. I see in the art of war, you use a person that's close to the person from that hood. He's using Loose Cannon as a weapon. He don't have to touch Big U. He done already got Big U associates, homeboys from his hood to go against him. But if Loose Cannon is going against Big U, 9 out of 10, you're not from that hood no more. Anytime you're not from 6-0, it's impossible, because the moment you land back over there in the 6-0s, he's still loved over there. He still got the power to get all your teeth pushed back. You see what I'm saying? Somebody will push back that boy teeth. Now, you got to understand, bro. Make no doubt about it. You know, you grabbing your nuts, homie. I see you grabbing your nuts. But what you doing with Wacc 100 is dangerous, because he's not only exploiting you, but you're not going to be able to go nowhere, bro. It's not looking good. Let's go.
Right. Now, I put a post up. Follow me at _the100 show. That's where I've been on Instagram till I get my page back.
Good page.
But nevertheless, _the100 show. Nevertheless,
I can't stop drinking this.
Did you see me? Did you see what I put up?
What?
You see it?
I mean, I'm gonna say.
You f***ing asshole. Hold on. Here we go.
Killed Nipsey and had nothing to do with it, because I ain't killed Nipsey and had nothing to do with it, because I wouldn't have benefited from Nipsey. I didn't have no business with Nipsey. Nipsey ain't signed to me. One signed to me. Signed to a 10-year production contract, which started in 2009, which will end 2019. Crazy. Hello. But I ain't tripping off of that, because, you know, it is what it is. But I do have that. You know what I mean? So,
wait, so your deal with Nipsey was 10 years?
10 years.
Was it 10?
10 years, 25% of publishing.
Man, you understand? Think about it. if this is about the money, you see what I'm saying? You can't collect no money from no dead man. You understand what I'm saying? I understand y'all saying Big U has something to do about with it and all that. That's cool. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But you got to look at it like this. He would already been the number one target. 2011, he had a fight with Nipsey Hussle, right? That creates motive. You got to look at it from a whole different. See, sometimes you got to think like as if, you know, like you're a street dude. Think about how to get away with something, right? If he was to actually, everybody, he knew this not rocket science. 2011, allegedly, Big U had a fight with Nipsey Hussle in that same plaza. Big bro, Black Sam pulled up, busting in the air. Boom, 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 boom. Niggas go get up off my brother. You see what I'm saying? You go get up off of him, and that's exactly what happened. But the police was right across the street when Black Sam pulled up, knocking in the air. Think about it. Think about it. The police seen that. You see what I'm saying? So all that footage that y'all seen yesterday on my second channel, that was because Black Sam put up in that parking plaza, start busting. He not gonna let no big old dude whoop on his little brother. Y'all gotta realize a lot of y'all think about it. And to be honest, yeah, that's courageous for him to fight Big U, but we know it's impossible for Nipsey to win with Big U in a fade. Think about it. Just think of some shit. Sometimes niggas gotta realize if you got a nigga that motherfucking big, the weight class is so different. Some of y'all be like, man, go fight him. Go, nigga said, yeah, go get your ass whooped. Like Sam came over there like, bro, I know you don't got that, bro. Get up off my brother. Get up off of him. And guess what? He backed him up though. Allegedly, he backed him up. The whatever confrontation or scuffle that took place, it was over immediately once Black Sam came through on some gangster. Mind you, Black Sam is not from 6-0. You know what I'm saying? His brother was. So, you know, I am my brother's keeper. You know what I'm saying? He jumped out the car with the extras. You know, sometimes you gotta realize you don't gotta be from a gang just to be with the bull. You see what I'm saying? It's a nigga that jump out and get busy. You see what I'm saying? And do they want to, nigga? Jump out with that onion, nigga, that stick, nigga. Jump out with that stick, nigga, and nigga mean business. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to be from a gang to be a violent, ruthless, or just with the business. You see what I'm saying? It's way more real dudes that don't gangbang than niggas that do gangbang. It's some real dudes out here that keep a chopstick with a dick on it. You see what I'm saying? And with that onion on top of it, so you don't hear nothing go down. And you know what I'm saying? And not even a gang banging, just affiliated. You see what I'm saying? You could be a gangster because you're a product of that community. You know how many dudes grew up over there that never turned from that section, but straight riders? You see what I'm saying? But hustlers getting money. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, so better believe that. So Black Sam, nigga, pull up with the chopstick. Boop, 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 boop. You know what I'm saying? Hey, get up off of him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on, bro. You know, because Nipsey, listen, alleged niggas was having problems about Nipsey having certain individuals over there in that hood. You see what I'm saying? And Nipsey coming out the shirt like, I'm going to get down for mine. That's all it is. Did we think he was going to beat up Big U? Hell, it's impossible for Nip to beat up Big U. That's in a fade. Come on, bro. That's not... Nigga, Big U documented they said nigga do martial arts. Martial art niggas, gangbang niggas. Back in the day, they did martial arts. Just imagine somebody hit you in your throat and got just imagine some shit. Hey, I could be a first witness. I remember seeing a homeboy from my hood named Chicken George. Chicken George pulled up in the hood and did some shit to some niggas. And niggas said, hey, you want some, little nigga? I said, you got that, cuz. You got that. That was the first time I ever turned a nigga just, you want some of this? I was probably like 15, 16 years old. Chicken George hit a nigga with some shit too fast. I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. So that's why, man, listen, hey, listen, bro, you got to realize when you got a dog in a fight, listen, if you know you can't win that fight, bro, do not put yourself in that situation unless you're willing to get your ass whooped on. You see what I'm saying? But going forward, the police seen Black Sam bust in the air. And that was over Nipsey saying, I'm going to get down for my, ain't no nigga go tell me who I could bring over here when I'm conducting business. You understand what I'm saying? So now it's look at the time frames. It's the business. Nipsey Hussle got down that day because niggas said he couldn't have niggas over there. I ain't no buster, nigga. So at the end of the day, yeah, nigga, I guess I'm gonna have to run these fades so I can handle my business. This person over here for business. Okay, cool. Or they squash that. So that creates motive. If Big U was trying to really knock that boy down, they was going to blame him automatically. So what I'm saying is this. He just said that he had a contract on Nipsey, right? That was his money machine. That was a nigga he was getting money with. Now Nipsey cut him off. Yeah, it created conflict and chaos, right? We could identify that. But I'm a critical thinker, homie. I'm a definite criminal. We have theory. Don't get it wrong. It's enough theory and motive to say, yeah, he's the one who did it, but he's not the only person over there. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, and it actually makes his profile look even more ruthless. It puts him at a Suge Knight type of level. Like, you know what I'm saying? It puts him in a big space. You got to realize, yeah, and the whole world ran with that. But just imagine there's somebody out there who really has something to do with this, and they sitting back, they like, man, they letting Big U carry all of that. Yeah, go ahead, man. Everybody don't want to be in the front lines and in the front tabloids to be the man. Because we know what? To be the man, right? If you really want to, and catch this game though, homie. If you want to be the man, you got to knock down the boss. You got to get the boss. Only way you could become the man is knock down the boss. You see what I'm saying? Or if you want to be that man and you tired of everybody being in the front, you knock down the top dude and you hide in the back. You don't come in the front after you knock down a top dude. You got to look at it from a whole different perspective. If you really want to be that smart, you will make sure that you throw it. It's the throw off. You see what I'm saying? He would have never think about it. They was going to blame Big U anyway. You see what I'm saying? So I look right now, Wacc 100 is playing a recording about him, Big U, saying that he had Nipsey Hussle under contract for 10 years. 10 years. You know how much money that he would have made? You see what I'm saying? And just think about if he was alive, the money well would still be generating. I'm pretty sure he would have found another way to still, have some asset or to benefit off of him. The main thing is, listen, you would want to keep Nipsey Hussle alive to continue the bread flow. Rent got to be paid. Bills got to be paid. Kids' tuition. You want to keep that money flowing. So it wouldn't be profitable for him to kill Nipsey Hussle or have something to do with it. I just don't believe that. Now, it's somebody else out there. Now, y'all entitled to your own opinion. Don't get me wrong. But if you see it how I see it, with the money well is gone. Why? Why cut off the money? Follow the money. You see what I'm saying? So that makes sense, man. So, I want y'all to listen again what he's playing on this recording. Let's go.
Nothing to do with it because
I put a post up. Follow me at _the100 show. That's where I've been on Instagram till I get my page back.
Good page.
But nevertheless, _the100 show. Nevertheless,
I can't stop drinking this.
Did you see me? Did you see what I put up?
What?
You see it?
I mean, I might have seen it.
You f***ing asshole. Hold on. Here we go.
Killed Nipsey and had nothing to do with it because I ain't killed Nipsey and had nothing to do with it because I wouldn't have benefited from Nipsey. I didn't have no business with Nipsey. Nipsey ain't signed to me. One signed to me. He's next signed to a 10-year production contract, which started in 2009, which will end 2019. Crazy. Hello. But I ain't tripping off of that because, it is what it is. But I do have that. You know what I mean? So,
wait, so your deal with Nipsey was 10 years?
10 years.
It was a 10
years, 25% for publishing to air Miss Astrodome.
Oh, wow. So 09 to 2019.
09 to 2019.
So technically, Victory Lap.
Hello.
Okay.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. Bullshit.
Then why did you want me to sue the estate and act like I brought you out of the contracts 53 days after this man's demise?
You understand the royalties is over. So you got to look at it like this, right? Publishing don't expire. Yes, it does. Publishing do expire depending on the third party in the contracts. So let me just tell y'all this, right? Nipsey Hussle would have been a mega star. And listen, don't get it twisted, homie. I see what y'all saying from 09 to 19. Nina, listen, pay attention. No, You got to understand the music game. Do you know how renegotiations is? Do you understand that? I'm pretty sure Nipsey Hussle will probably be the Jay-Z on the West Coast at this point. He will be bigger than Snoop Dogg at this point. You understand what I'm saying? And Snoop is the godfather of this industry on the West Coast. I don't care what nobody say. Everything really, you know what I'm saying? When a lot of people, they trust Snoop Dogg. They want his advice. You know what I'm saying? He the one that can make the stamps for everybody. Nipsey would have been way bigger. You see what I'm saying? So let me tell you something. Depending on contracts, right? I don't know if y'all know spreadsheets, contracts, publishings, right? And rights, right? When you're doing contracts, you can put stipulations in those contracts in regards of the shares of publishing. You see what I'm saying? I actually own some shares of some publishing that will expire itself. You see what I'm saying? So it's nothing y'all can tell me. If y'all go look up my music record, man, I've been doing music for a long time, bro. You got to know the contracts, man. A lot of y'all just thinking what makes sense, but I'm telling you, you can definitely have a contract expiration date on shared publishing. We're talking shared publishing, not sole right, proprietor, nothing. We're talking about share. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, pay attention, man. But think about it. As long as Nipsey was going to stay in the hood, he was going to have to kick down to Big U in some form of fashion. He would have been big. So he would have been, think about it. All Big U would have to do is just sit tight, let Nipsey keep getting big, and he's going to have to make sure. Think about it. You're going to have to do something for your neighborhood, especially with you working in your neighborhood. You doing this in your neighborhood. You're not going to be just working and getting money and you ain't kicking your hood down, nothing. You're not doing something. And you know he got the organization. He would have worked some. Listen, bro, I don't see it. But let's follow this conversation. Let's go.
Can you please tell the people this? You lied and said you had no contract. Now you got a contract. 53 days after this man died, you wanted Whack 100 to go out to his estate. Nope, a bullshit.
Listen, and it's that you see Big U text me May 23rd, 2019. Nip passed away March 31st, 2019. So Black Sam's interview, the shit was emotional, and he held it together. I've never met or talked to Black Sam, but
there are 15 new jobs added to Indeed every second.
Seems like a pretty stand-up guy.
No, I wouldn't take nothing from me. I'm gonna be real. What I do know, because Big U used to always tell me he didn't like Black Sam, couldn't stand Black Sam, right? But he would go down there with him and try to play chess with him to get close to him, get up under him, to try to curb his thoughts, for Nip. Because Black Sam was totally against a lot of this shit. He was telling his brother, like, yo, I don't trust, this ain't that, this ain't this ain't that. I remember him trying to tell me, yo, man, I never seen Black Sam with a female before. I think he gay. So I asked somebody else from 6-0, one of the reputables I know. He said, Whack, Black Sam got a family, woman, all that. He just don't expose him to, social media and shit like that, right? So, I stopped hearing that. But this dude, Big U, right now, I keep telling everybody, dumb as a box of rocks. If you listen to him long enough, he's going to contradict himself and tell on himself. At one time, he had the popularity vote. Now people are starting to see, like, hold on. Right? Did you see him try to go say, what do you mean? This is me and DJ Khaled before Nipsey died.
He posted the picture.
Nigga, that's 2020, dummy. He forgot. We looking at the date. It's like everything he does, and that's what I used to do for him. I used to troubleshoot and think for him and help clean up situations. He ain't got nobody like that around him no more.
So he posted up.
Shout out Miles. Pulled up on Miles today. See Miles.
He posted on his Instagram feed?
He pulled it down. I'm pretty sure he pulled it down.
Shit, that's interesting. Okay.
Bozo Wozo.
Damn.
He's a bozo. And more shit gonna continue to come out. He telling everybody he ain't got no federal indictment. Nigga, you got a federal indictment.
You think
one for Monster, right? That's the one you mentioned, the boy from 190 name told on him. I got the recordings on that. I just ain't let him go. right? One for Monster, you know what I'm talking about, right? And then the other one for all the other shit.
So you think that Black Sam wanted to crack open this debate and make everybody start having this conversation?
I think Black Sam told his truth, and the people aren't stupid, and they shocked and surprised me that they were saying, oh, you know, you're doing a puzzle? You're like, I don't really know where these pieces go. So in Black Sam's interview, oh shit, okay, these pieces fit here, 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 and there.
Right.
Black Sam just told his truth without any malice.
Right.
Right? He ain't politic with me. He ain't politic with Luce about what he gonna do, what he gonna say. I know him and Luce have casual conversations every now and then. I've never talked to the man, never met the man a day in my life.
Right.
Right? And I'm pretty sure he's probably a little upset at me about a few things, but at the end of the day, you know, I speak my truth when it comes to business. As far as, you know, alleging the music, that's my truth for that, about that. And all the other situations is really internal. That's shit that come from Big U. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, him being a rat, Big U came on Pyru, set my motherfucking game room in my backyard, right? With another one of my original baby gangsters, right? You just walked off 20 years. He been home about 7 or 8. The homie just walked off a dub, sat in front of me in my game room, in front of the homie, and called Nipsey a rat. We both look.
See, this is where I say you got to learn how to read between the lines, man. You got to understand something, man. We know Nipsey Hussle is not a rat. You're not going to debunk his legendary status. And, you know, my thing is this. Nipsey Hussle have a star on Hollywood. That's the highest of the highest. It's rappers who've been rapping over 40 years and never got a star on Walk of Hollywood. You see what I'm saying? Nipsey Hussle got one, man, come on, before he turned 40. You got to understand, man. Hey, listen. Wacc 100, you know, is probably one of the most powerful dudes, I would say. You know why I say powerful? Information is power. I'm telling you now. He's holding the information. This is how he create, you know, the little black boogeyman. The little black boogeyman, that's him. Information is powerful. It's so powerful. People will do anything to protect information. You see what I'm saying? Now, this is tactics right here. He's creating, you know, a full court press tactic. See, long as he never put that information out, you can do you know what you can do with power, with information? You can straight spit in that person's face and that person can't do nothing to you because they don't want that information to come out. You see what I'm saying? Power is information. You got to realize if you want to be a smart gangbanger in today's society, you need to have power. And power is not the physical. I've been telling y'all for years now, the game is 60% mental, 40% physical. All right, everybody is not a shooter. Everybody is not a fighter. But everybody can be a person who know how to get some information and sit on it. That's why I say he's probably one of the most powerful people on the internet. Do I like Wacc 100? Absolutely not. I am a critical thinker. I understand the art of reality, and I know this for sure. You don't have to be scared of somebody because you can't touch them or they coming at you. No, just create power, create information. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, once you start getting some information, look how he hitting Big U. Big U cannot respond to this. You see what I'm saying? Now, he's capitalizing behind it, but he's using Big U. See, you got to look at the power play that Wacc 100 did. He got loose cannon. The person who set up under Big U for the longest did missions with Big U. He got the closest person to Big U. Not only do he have the power between their shady business deals or whatever business deals they had going on, but he snuffed out Loose Cannon. Loose Cannon was an enemy of Wacc and converted him into being an ally. You see what I'm saying? Do you see how powerful that is? That's like getting a nigga girlfriend to come, niggas, you getting information from your enemy girlfriend. Like, you know, your enemy, you having sex with his girlfriend and she laying in a bed with you telling you everything about the nigga, how he snore, how he eat, where he go, what he like to do. Nigga got a camera in the house. You gotta realize you never give somebody 1,000% of your trust. Make no doubt about it. You know how vain that is to give somebody 1,000% of your trust. A person will use the information against you, man, and destroy you. This is how they play on a big level. See, everybody think about just the gangbang side of things, right? That's such a small sector to the world. You go get around some Caucasian people, they will sit in front of your face and play you, act like they scared and intimidated, and they will let you crash out on social media. They want you to create the fear of, oh, I'm a killer, I'm a gangster. Yes, sir, go ahead and be that. And guess what? Once they capitalize that data, that information, and they got you by the book, and they can, oh, we can throw that dude 100 years. I don't care. The hardest gangster right now, if they capture some information on you and you doing good, you successful, you got money, and your family's taken care of, your whole family depend on you, right? And then they come and hit you with the book and say, oh yeah, we got you for 100 years. It will make the hardest person fold, knowing that your daughter is in private school, your grandmother needs medical treatment, your mama, her mortgage got to get paid, your daddy is still on the other side, he needs dialysis and a new heart. You know what I'm saying? Your kids in private school, you got your own house bills, then you got your homeboys that you look out for, then you got the people that's trying to kill you because you're successful. All of that combined in one, then you got somebody at the top come hit you with something like that. It will listen, information. You see what I'm saying? Think about it. People, it's 2024. People are still operating under the facts in this fashion. Look, pay attention to what this man is doing, man. Pay attention. It gets deep. And look how Adam is soaking up. He don't even know. You telling on yourself. You're telling Adam how you actually extorting him. Not extorting him, but, you know, creating that intimidation tactic. You're telling him that you got information on people and they know to shut up. They know not to talk to you or F with you. You understand what I'm saying? Catch this game, homie, because he not only is he exposing his hand, but you're letting the world know he wants y'all to know how powerful he is by the information that he got. Let's go. Cold game. Let's go.
Looking at him crazy. What are you talking about? Some paperwork? Nah, what he did, I got the recording, you know, when the nigga Domer, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, him being a rat, Big U came on Pyru, set my motherfucking game room in my backyard, right? With another one of my original baby gangsters, right? You just walked off 20 years. He been home about 7 or 8. The homie just walked off a dub, sat in front of me in my game room, in front of the homie, and called Nipsey a rat. We both looking at him crazy. What are you talking about? Some paperwork? Nah, what he did, I got the recording, you know.
Wow. Now, all right, so let's stop there. Let's stop there. Nipsey Hussle is not a rat. You're not going to debunk his fame. You're not. We're not going to play with that. So, you know, everybody in the chat, man, listen, Wacc 100, he's showing his hand. But he just said something. He just brought another name that ain't nobody heard of into this conversation. I just caught it. I just caught the name that he said. Watch what he says after this. Sometimes, you know, niggas could overtalk. Let's go.
When the nigga Domer, you know what I'm saying, did what he did, he told the police if anything happened to me or something happens to me, I come up dead, Domer did it. So he been.
Wow. Did y'all? Oh, man, that's crazy. Wow. Who is he talking about right there? That's crazy, bro.
They called Nipsey a rat. We both looking at him crazy. What are you talking about? Some paperwork? Nah, what he did, I got the recording, you know, when the nigga Domer, you know what I'm saying, did what he did, he told the police if anything happened to me or something happens to me, I come up dead, Domer did it. So he been paying this nigga $1,500, $2,000 a month to keep from letting niggas know and telling niggas his dad.
Wow. So what he just said was, he said Nipsey Hussle got a video out there that said if somebody killed me, such and such did it. That's crazy. So he's speaking of what Nipsey Hussle, why Big U is calling Nipsey Hussle a rat. He said that Nip made a statement saying if somebody killed me, somebody whoop-de-whoop did it. To me, that right there is probably a bad look for Wacc 100. You should have never said that, bro. You said too much in this video, man. That ain't cool. Man, look, I don't see shit like that. That's not cool right there. Which that was supposed to remain in your bag. If you knew that information, bro, you was not supposed to put that out there. You see what I'm saying? Man, I don't know. Look, man, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. That right there, let me tell y'all this. There's never gonna be any footage of Nipsey Hussle talking to the police about anything, bro. You see what I'm saying? But y'all, Wacc you went too far on this one, bro. You went too far. You should have never. See, there's a lot of things that, you know, you got to move around on. You see what I'm saying? I don't speak on certain shit, and that's definitely not my place to even speak on certain shit like that. But boy, you done open up a whole nother door, bro. It is bad. You see what I'm saying? It is bad. That right there, bro. You should have never said that. And then you got, man, it's ugly. It's ugly, y'all. It's ugly.
And wanted to crack open this debate and make everybody start having this conversation.
I think Black Sam told his truth, and the people aren't stupid, and they shocked and surprised me that they were saying, oh, you know, you're doing a puzzle. You're like, I don't really know where these pieces go. So in Black Sam's interview, oh shit. Okay, these pieces fit here, 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 and there.
Right.
Black Sam just told his truth without any malice.
Right.
Right? He ain't politic with me. He ain't politic with Luce about what he gonna do, what he gonna say. I know him and Luce have casual conversations every now and then. I've never talked to the man, never met the man a day in my life.
Right.
Right? And I'm pretty sure he's probably a little upset at me about a few things. But at the end of the day, you know, I speak my truth when it comes to business. As far as, you know, alleging the music, that's my truth about that. And all the other situations is really internal. That's shit that come from Big U. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, him being a rat, Big U came on Pyru, set my motherfucking game room in my backyard, right? With another one of my original baby gangsters. Right? You just walked off 20 years. He been home about 7 or 8. The homie just walked off a dub, sat in front of me in my game room, in front of the homie, and called Nipsey a rat. We both looking at him crazy. What are you talking about? Some paperwork? Nah, what he did, I got the recording, you know, when the nigga Domer, you know what I'm saying, did what he did. He told the police if anything happened to me or something happens to me, I come up dead, Domer did it. So he been paying this nigga $1,500, $2,000 a month to keep from letting niggas know and telling niggas is that. So you know all this shit, bro, is what I'm trying to box up, put together to make my move.
Now, y'all, hey, listen, you hear that? Now, sidebar, you got to understand what I tell you, information. You something now, I don't know the accuracy of that, but just imagine you got somebody on record saying some shit that they ain't supposed to say. You see what I'm saying? You got them. Sometimes people might be talking drunk. Hey, if somebody get up from a table and leave their cell phone right there, you better assume that they got their phone flipped over and they're recording a conversation. I'm telling you this right now. When people talk to you on the phone, you got to assume, especially if you're talking to some niggas in the streets, you got to assume the other side of the party could be talking to recording your conversation. I don't talk to people on the phone no more, bro. I don't talk to nobody on the phone. Shit, Loose Cannon DM me talking about, hey, bro, hit me, bro. I would never talk to you on the phone. Nigga, I seen how you recorded Brick Baby. Like, these niggas be recording phone calls, bro. Assume that you're being recorded. Never assume that you can put 1,000% of your trust in somebody's hands and think that they're not recording you. This is the recording era. This is the recording age. People are recording people's conversations and they're using it because it's a power tactic. Do you know if somebody, you say some shit, nigga, record you, nigga, and think about it. And it could be a nigga that's supposed to be your dog. It'd be your main partner. It'd be somebody that you love, or somebody that will record you and use that as power to extort you. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, bro. So he's making alleged. He's saying that Big U got a video of Nipsey Hussle stating, if somebody killed me, such and such did it, right? Now, the person who he's claiming, I believe he's in jail, right? But that don't mean nothing. This part is so dangerous because now you putting that out there. Now that's something somebody could potentially start looking into. Now I don't want to. That's the shit I stay away from, because now you're putting somebody else into the shit. Like I'm looking at the players that's already was around, that's out. Now that's some police shit right there. That is police shit. You just implemented that, man, in that conversation. Regardless of a lot of y'all heard it, regardless if y'all didn't. Now that right there is police shit. Now that's something that could probably potentially be refiled on, reopened. That right there, what he just said right there, changed the whole playing field. You know, I was looking at I was only speaking about the nigga who was right next to Nipsey and didn't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? I know how to play the game. Now that's playing dirty right there. What he just said is playing dirty, and you implemented somebody else that creates a new motive. What he just said creates a whole new motive. That right there lets me know that everybody got to understand, people be watching this content, right? The police watch Wacc 100 content, especially the big controversy of him trying to bail out Keefy D. You better believe FBI, ATF, all these agencies watch Wacc 100. That right there, that is police work. That is telling. That's that. You know what I'm saying? You know how vain that is for somebody to say that you are just a hardcore gangster. You open that could be re-implemented, reopened. That creates motive. That is dangerous. I don't want to talk about no shit like that. I don't want to add nobody whose name never been in the picture in regard to that. That is too motherfucking big. And loose cannon, if you hanging with that, bro, you got a target on your back, bro. That's not cool. That right there, what he just said is dangerous. I don't care how gangster you are, how tough you are. That's implementing somebody. Now, that is what somebody could potentially go to jail for. Yeah, he in jail, but they can refile on that. They got the why. They know who did it, but that creates motive of why and ulterior motive. You see what I'm saying? Bro, come on, man. That ain't cool, bro. Wacc, that you're a dangerous person, homie, and you're dangerous to anybody around you. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. That's crazy.
See a rat. We both looking at him crazy. What are you talking about? Some paperwork? Nah, what he did, I got the recording, when the nigga Domer, you know what I'm saying, did what he did. He told the police, if anything happened to me or something happens to me, I come up dead, Domer did it. So he been paying this nigga $1,500, $2,000 a month to keep from letting niggas know and telling niggas is that. So you know.
You see that? Look what he just said. Now, not even that, but you also created a messed up situation or saying that Big U was extorting Nipsey Hussle because of the footage. This is getting dangerous. This is going down a rabbit hole that is not cool. This is definitely not cool. You see what I'm saying? That information, I'm just reacting to this shit. And I'm giving y'all what really ain't supposed to be. And what Wacc 100 just said, he said a whole lot. But guess who's winning out of this whole situation? Clap for Adam. Adam is going to make a lot of money off of you putting gang politics on his platform, which, if there ever is a refile on this motherfucker, though, right? He's going to give up that footage. That's going to implement you creating that narrative about such and such person. I know how to speak on here, and I'm very intelligent, homie. I would never put myself in a situation and speak like that. A lot of y'all say, oh, Nina boy, this police work. No, this is me reacting to niggas who do bullshit. You see what I'm saying? I would never put myself in that position And to be honest with you, homie, that is very dangerous. I know without a doubt, you cannot speak like that, bro, and just think you untouchable. You see what I'm saying? That is not, man. Hey, may God help you in your journey, sir. That is not cool what you just said, bro. I'm telling you that right now. That is not cool. And anybody that's associated with that, bro, is man, it don't look good, bro. It don't look good. And you just made an assumption, alleged. Don't go for everything he's saying, man. You trying to say that Big U was extorting Nipsey for $2,000 a month because of that footage? You playing dirty, bro. You're playing really dirty at this point. This is crazy, homie. Let's get it. This is super crazy.
You know, all this shit, bro, is what I'm trying to box up, put together to make my move. So when I sit back and I see this dude, little brother, I'm glad whatever happened between me and him happened, because that dude is the most vicious, conniving snake I've seen. For him to say all this little brother shit about Nip, and on par roof for me to know what I know and watch this dude sit, his brain doesn't work. Did you see the clip when he was live?
Okay, but
and they said justice for Nip? Wait.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
And what did he do? He started laughing. Your brain, right? Your brain, your nucleus, your control center is going to react in the most genuine way, naturally. He doesn't think. He's not a thinker. He never was. Justice for Nip. Justice for Nip. You see this shit? He ain't realizing people screen recording this
The
shit.
other guys are like laughing in the clip too. It's kind of weird.
They with him. No, it ain't. It's Nip. That's what that means. That's what that means.
Yeah.
If you supposed to be a brother to Nip and all sentimental about what it is, and you say it says justice for Nip, you see that out of everything popping up on the screen. It's supposed to speak on hood, neighborhood. Rest in peace, neighborhood Nip, justice for Nip. That should be if it's genuine.
But how can you call him an idiot and then also accuse him of being this like conniving genius?
That's not a conniving genius.
Just conniving?
A conniving genius is a that ain't never exposed. Is a that it don't never come out. He tells on himself. Bro, you just heard this shit. He went on live. That's him on live. You know that's him on live.
What?
Bro.
Oh, that clip.
No, bro. Did you? Bro, I don't think you.
I ain't killed Nipsey and had nothing to do with it because I wouldn't have benefited from Nipsey. I didn't have no business with Nipsey. Nipsey ain't signed to me, one signed to me. Next signed to a 10-year production contract, which started in 2009, which would end 2019.
It's kind of hard to resolve those two statements. Yeah.
Hello. But I ain't killed that because you know, it is what it is. But I do have that. You know what I mean? So
listen, bro, he's a dummy. He's his own worst enemy.
That don't mean that he had anything to do with the passing of the late great Nipsey. Like, once again, I don't think he had anything to do. I don't think Big U had something to do with it. I know a lot of y'all want to blame him, but it's just a whole bigger scale out here. Me personally, I do not believe Big U had anything to do with that, bro. Straight up, man. I'm telling y'all right now, that's my opinion. I know a lot of y'all want me to go y'all way, bro. I got my own mind, my own opinion, my own perspective. You see what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, man, you got to realize, man, you know, this world we live in, right? It's an invisible line. Let me tell you something. When you come from the streets, bro, and you jump out there, chest out, you know what I'm saying? You know, bare feet, nigga, out there, nigga, in the streets, homie. It's an invisible line that you sign, homie. I want to make sure I'm clear. It's an invisible line that you sign. You know, when you sign that line, is I'm willing to die. You see what I'm saying? Behind things that you could potentially have control over. You see what I'm saying? And that's just standing on principle and standing on purpose. But at the same time, a lot of y'all is misconstruing me, educating y'all, showing y'all what not to say on the internet. You see what I'm saying? I can't control what somebody says out their mouth. You got to look at the content that's being put on out here. I'm not saying anything. I'm just showing y'all these are recording conversations that's already on the internet. You see what I'm saying? A lot of y'all want to play these miseducated games and try to concur me to operating under the same umbrella. I don't even represent what this is. This is disrespectful to the streets, bro. But what can we say? This is 2024. This is going to happen without you or without. Like, no matter what nobody says, right? This content is out there. You got to realize, not only, just think about it. It's people in London and Africa and China that will be doing reactions off of this content. That's still going to be there. Y'all not going on their platform saying, hey, you're doing police work. Nah, you're not going to say nothing to the dude that live in New York and the dude that live in Chicago doing a reaction. You're not going to say it. That person probably got 2 million views off of it, right? The content is still going to be on the internet, right? So let's start thinking, using y'all minds, because at the end of the day, this is wrong right here. You know, I spent a lot of time making sure y'all could understand. I try to penetrate this to your heart. This is not cool. What he's doing is he's sabotaging and he's turning the whole infrastructure of what's supposed to be said on this internet. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say this is flag on the play. Let's go. It don't make sense to me, bro. But he exposing them. Let's go.
Always been that to him, the cleanup guy. There's some 6-0s out there. They know who they is, right? They know. Wacc was the secret to that. Clean up, what to do, how to direct. When dude got conference calls, 8 people on the phone, everybody talking about him. People were directed to him and he'd get a bunch of people on the phone that can do it. He can't do shit. Let's talk music. You give me an accolade he got. Can't give him Nipsey. Only thing he did with Nipsey was come to me in game and get him on a tour. And that play, we give him that. Everything after that, you give me something. Give me a plot. Give me something.
All right.
He's a dummy, and you was dick riding him, thinking me and Luce was on some bullshit, thinking 600 was on some bullshit.
I just have to try to represent the other side of the argument, so it's not totally one-sided. Obviously, I can barely defend him. I don't know.
I'm gonna say it because Britt was taking the stand he was taking, and if tell Britt keep it real with you. Tell Britt to tell you what is really behind, and he'll tell you, right? Tell him to tell you, right? Tell him to keep it real with you. You leaned that way, but now. Do you think you might owe Luce an apology?
I'm not apologizing for anything until we get some more concrete information.
You already
on
did,
this.
though. I got the screenshot.
Of what?
You apologizing to Luce.
Apologized? Let me review anything I may have texted Luce. I don't
know why you with me. I'm from the 100 side of the trenches, my nigga. We don't speak unless we got the content. You didn't?
I did not say I'm sorry.
What did you say? Let me find it.
You're gonna read out my whole
yeah, no, motherfucker, because you lying.
But I didn't say anything like apology.
What did you say?
I just said, and obviously it's a private conversation that you're forcing me to reveal. I said, bruh, Black Sam just made y'all seem legit. I wish Big Boy asked him about what you said. That doesn't mean that I'm 100% validating what he said. I'm just saying
this shit about.
I'm stating something very obvious.
This shit about someone being mad about the DJ Khaled video has to be Big U. Did that come from you?
Well, I mean, that's what everybody's assuming, right?
Did it come from you?
Who else would it be about?
Loose Cannon was the team that went.
Look, he just exposed Loose Cannon. Look what he just did. My nigga, do y'all see the play? Listen, for y'all that's in the comment section, man, hey, I can't do nothing with y'all opinion. I think y'all need to listen to me clear. I don't have a dog in this motherfucking fight, homie. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody bang my line, none of that. But I just think about what he said. He just said what Nipsey Hussle called out, if he died, such and such did it. What did that tell y'all? What did that tell y'all? He just said Big U have a footage of Nipsey Hussle saying if he died, such and such did it, right? What did that tell y'all? You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. Y'all got to read between them lines. And if y'all look, if y'all did say I said anything, I've never said that. Y'all only assuming you entitled to your assumption. But look what he just said. He just confirmed that Big U sent Loose Cannon over there to press DJ Khaled. You see what I'm saying? Loose Cannon don't even know what he getting into, homie. This is nothing to play with, bro. This is nothing to play with. That's why I say be careful, bro. Be careful, man. You got to understand, homie. Ain't nobody told me nothing, man. Can't nobody call my phone, bro. I'm telling y'all what it is. I'm just smart enough to look like it's way bigger than that. You see what I'm saying? I think a lot of people want to be this and that. I actually believe it's some other shit going on. It's way bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Follow the money. Look at it. Look at it from a profitable situation. You see what I'm saying? Now, keep your opinions, bro. But I'm telling you like this. Watch a lot of this shit unsurface. Black Sam did this interview, opened up this door, trailblazing. It set the internet on fire. Make no doubt about it. The internet is definitely on fire. And this is not going to be something that's going to go away tomorrow. People are going to be doing content about the conspiracy theory like Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Who knocked down Tupac? People are going to be talking about this for months and months and months. It's not dying down. In fact, it's getting big. Everybody talking about it at this point. You see what I'm saying? Especially if you're a content creator, you know this sector right now, like they got the Mo3 sector. Now it's officially a Nipsey Hussle sector. And a lot of people is jumping on it now. They having their opinions, and I get it. But you got to pay attention to everything, man. You just can't just say, oh, man, well, he had a fight with Nipsey. He did it. Okay, that's established motive. The motive is there. But at the same time, look what Wacc 100 just came out and said. You understand what I'm saying? He came out and put somebody else in this situation that creates another motive. He's saying that Big U has that. This is a dangerous situation. No, I'm not. You got to realize, homie, I'm definitely a member for my section, and I know what to speak on. Certain shit, by me being a member, I definitely is not going to speak on it. I'm not. That's not up for grabs for me. I just know how to play ball. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm a street dude, always and always will be. I'm never going to proclaim that I'm just I'm just a square. Nah, I didn't did too much on this blacktop, and I understand respect the code. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm out here living my best life and doing my thugging, right? I'm still thugging. But it's certain things that you can't speak on. Everybody who really gang bang that's doing content, you know just as well as I know that you cannot say certain shit. And I'm not even talking about Big U. I'm talking about the shit that he just said, what he just exposed. That was way big. You went too far. You see what I'm saying? That type of shit is shit that people don't want to really touch. So y'all have at it. I will stay away from that section, but I also got my own ideas. You see what I'm saying? I understand. Like, there's definitely ideology of putting these pieces together and creating your theory. It's done. It's already here. The Nipsey Hussle sector is now official. It's going to be going on for a long time. Let's get it.
We told you that.
All right.
Did we not?
Why is loose cannon screenshot? I'm never texting him anything ever again.
That's what you mean? That's my business partner. We got multi-million-dollar deals on the table for real. Incredible rent control, smart home community, single tiny home community coming. We just brought 18 acres. We escrow for 32 acres in Nevada, 18 acres down in Mississippi, and we're looking for something in Texas. We built 100 tiny homes in all these locations. We got a lot of business on the table. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm glad that I was able to survive and all the deals on the table.
Look what he just said. You just told the world that you and Loose Cannon are buying up property in Nevada. Y'all buying tiny homes, which we got to look at it from a whole different standpoint, right? Not only is you using him, but you doing business deals with him and his wife. You know what I'm saying? And, bro, this cannot look, bro. This is crazy. Loose Cannon, man. Hey, if you smart, make sure you can stand on this, homie. Make sure you can stand on this, bro. This is not cool. This is not cool. Make sure you stand on this, man. Boy, he putting you out there. He telling all your business. He telling everything. Wacc is singing like Jodeci at this point, bro. It's crazy. Let's go.
Who else would it be about?
Loose Cannon was the team that went. We told you that.
All right.
Did we not?
Why is loose cannon screenshot? I'm never texting him anything ever again.
What you mean? That's my business partner. We got multi-million-dollar deals on the table for real. Incredible rent control, smart home community, single tiny home community coming. We just brought 18 acres. We escrow for 32 acres in Nevada, 18 acres down in Mississippi, and we're looking for something in Texas. We built 100 tiny homes in all these locations. We got a lot of business on the table. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm glad that I was able to survive Big U and bring Loose Cannon into the fold, and we didn't came together.
Wow.
All Big Boy had.
Did you see that? Did y'all see the play? Wacc just played victim. He gonna try to R. Kelly that nigga. Now that's some good. Hey, listen, homie, that is absolutely good right there. If somebody know how to spin a narrative, homie, you better believe that Big Wacc 100 exposing Big U. This narrative is super. Hey, it got everybody chimed in. You see what I'm saying? Hey, you know, Big U, you gonna have to come out. Big U, you gonna have to come out and defend that. That right there. You got to come out wherever you at. Come out, bro. He just said surviving Big U. That right there. He gonna capture the world with that. I'm telling you, this is gonna hit the blogs, TMZ, media, because this what he just said right here. He said a mouthful. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all squares in the comments. I understand, you know, y'all don't understand the streets. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta know how to move. You gotta know how to wiggle, man. You see what I'm saying? But for the record, man, you know, this right here, bro, is deep, nigga. This go down the rabbit hole so deep that this is gonna be weeks of conversations, man. This right here, and to keep it all the way thorough with you, look who's capturing all the data. Look, Adam 22 is capturing all of this data, homie. He coming up in the world. Hey, it is absolutely coming up. And better believe, if Adam is requested to release this footage, he don't have a dog in this fight. He don't live in the gangbang hood. He don't live in these streets. You know what I'm saying? He's somewhere in a gated, you know, house. You know, he got his, you know, a whole nother world to him. This data wouldn't mean nothing. You see what I'm saying? So Wacc is going to have to keep Adam close because of this. You see what I'm saying? The plays that's being made on this, homie, is nothing to play with. This is extremely warning alerts, you know, but you got to know how to pop your gangster on here. You got to know how to, yeah, Adam is definitely winning. You see what I'm saying? You got to understand this is business, right? People are making money off of content, bro. This is the content space. So with that being said, understand, you know, you can pay your rent with this content that's being put out here. If you know, a lot of y'all just engaging in the chat sections, but you know, I would think at this point, some of y'all might want to start taking your content creative skills to another level, start making money. This is definitely something you could get paid off of just by reacting. Get your money, man. You know what I'm saying? And you learn at the same time, man. You learn what to say and not to say. And the shit that this man is saying is highly dangerous. I want to say that off the backboard. Let's go. That's crazy.
I had to say, he didn't even have to mention you guys by name because he probably wouldn't have wanted to do that, but he could have just said, so there's a lot of people with podcasts and talking on interviews and stuff who have made some claims that the Nip thing maybe didn't happen via the narrative that has been put out there publicly.
What Nip thing?
If he had said something like that,
what are you talking about?
If Big Boy had said that to Black Sam, then and we would have been able to really read into Black Sam's reaction.
Listen, I wish they would have asked Black Sam
just a little bit more
about the time, because after Nipsey, for those of y'all, Nipsey dissed the shit out of Big U. It's a song out there. We dissed the fuck out of Big U.
Yeah.
Big U got mad, went down there, right? This is when he got set on his pockets, you know, by Fats, rest in peace, right? Went down there. This is when Black Sam allegedly came out the store firing in the air. Let him ask Black Sam about that, because let me explain something to you. Oh, Paru, this nigga tells me, first of all, he worked me out some bail money.
Who did? Big U?
Big U. Because I get the call, I send the bail money, right? Come to find out, Rosé showed me the shit that in the midst of all that coming, when the police came, Big U turns into grid worker doing a roundup, as if he didn't came down here to police the situation, right? So he tells me, hey, Wacc, That nigga Black Sam, the police told me, leave him alone. That's one of his. He on parole, and they let the nigga out before me. This what he feed me. Come to find out, Black Sam was off parole. Black Sam indeed had to bail out. Big U was the one that they let out. No strings attached. He turned into grid worker when all this shit hit the fan. Niggas got pulled over down the street, all this other shit. So Big Boy didn't know to ask about that. But if Black Sam would have told that story on what that really say and what really happened at that precinct, everybody would really know.
Do you really?
Wow. It's something going on, man. Something is going on, and it's finna blow up in front of everybody. Now, what he just stated, right? Just imagine if Wacc 100 ran to the radio with this conversation, or if he go do what's that dude named Jason Lee? If he go do an interview with Jason Lee, what he just gave Adam one of the biggest interviews of the summer. If this still the summer, this is probably one of the most biggest ones, because not only did he display private information, he created a whole new narrative. He then put another person into it that creates motive and can potentially, you know what I'm saying? It's bad, man. It's bad. Now, you know, you might as well stop saying Paru at this point, sir. You got to, because at the end of the day, you don't say certain things. You see what I'm saying? Now, Wacc 100 has enough money. He don't have to ever go to anybody's hood. He doesn't have to live a gangbang life anymore, right? So he don't have to. At some point, you have to decide. Can't no nigga tell you what to say and how to say it, but you should have a little bit of respect on how you say certain shit, right? But we grown. You say what you want to say. I know a nigga can't tell me what I can't say. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, you don't gotta fuck with me. Hey, I'm one of these people, right? I'm waiting to fall out with some people right now. I wish, look, nigga, I would love to fall out with a certain person or anybody that got something to say about what I'm doing. I would lose an argument on purpose just so I not fuck with you again. Hey, come argue. Cool, nigga. Yeah, just to cut you off. That's how you got to be in 2024. If you got too many people you associating with, you need to stop. When you by yourself, you ain't gonna lie to yourself. You ain't gonna hurt yourself. Appreciate the super sticker. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. You know, this was a dope live, man. This right here, it goes down. And at the end of the day, this is a simple case of, you know, if you don't feed a dog, it's gonna turn on you. It is a simple case of people want, you know, if you successful, you supposed to be looking out for people that didn't do what you had to do to get successful. This is a clear-cut case of, you know, why sometimes you need to stay away from people who ain't getting money. Because if you think about it, if you getting money and they just around and they not trying to add to what you got going on, they're subtracting to what you got going on. And some people feel like just because you a homie, they entitled to your hard work and your success, homie. And that's not the reality. I don't care what nobody say, nigga. You better believe when you get successful on that level, the dogs is coming out. Somebody go feel like, bro, nigga, you need to be kicking something down for the little homies, nigga, are doing this. You not go think about it. You not just gonna be having all this money over here, nigga, and you ain't doing nothing for nobody but the people you want. It's not gonna go down like that. And I don't care what state or city. I ain't talking about LA. I'm talking about in everybody hood. New York, Chicago, Detroit, Miami, Atlanta. Nigga, you're not gonna just be freaking rich and think that you're not gonna have to, you know, look out for certain individuals. When it's certain individuals out here keeping this shit alive. Some certain individuals is in prison for the rest of their life, and you get to come over here and make all this money and claim the fame. Nah, nigga, somebody's gonna feel like, nigga, if you still over there and you making money, bro, you're gonna be doing something for somebody. I don't care what you say, how you feel about it. And at the end of the day, certain people that's getting the money is gonna feel like, nigga, why do I gotta help you get successful? Why do you get to eat off of my fucking back when I'm the one that's putting in the work? Why, nigga? You a grown man. You see what I'm saying? I'm not responsible for you to eat. You see what I'm saying? And it comes off like that, and some people will be offended. You see what I'm saying? That you feel like, nigga, I'm not entitled to help you, nigga, and you ain't help me. Sometimes you'll realize, nigga, that a motherfucker wants you to help them and they would never help you. You got to be careful on the people you hang around, because certain people only fucking with you just based off of what you got and not for who you are. You see what I'm saying? And it's vain. It's man, like, come on, man. Let me tell you something, man. One thing about I understand about life is a taker is going to always recognize a giver. You see what I'm saying? And we know Nipsey Hussle was an empath. You see what I'm saying? He was an empath. An empath is somebody who likes to help everybody. Somebody who takes on other people's problems when there's not even his problem. You understand what I'm saying? So an empath could be taking care of your financial problems, knowing that that's not his financial problems. It's not his burden. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, he was an empath. He was somebody who helped everybody. He helped that whole community. Look what happened after he passed. A lot of stores closed. A lot of that. You see what I'm saying? They don't even got, you know what I'm saying? What was that? Fat Burger right there. Nipsey Hussle sponsored that. That business went out of style. It went out of business. Once Nipsey Hussle passed, you see what I'm saying? Facts, I'm an empath. An empath is somebody who takes on people's problems when it's not even theirs. You know how hard that is for you to take on some, you know, you got to have a good heart to be an empath. An empath is one of the most, it's a dangerous job, it's a dangerous mission, and it's a certain type of heart that God will put on you. And that type of heart, you getting beat up every day, because you're taking on the world's problems. You're taking on problems from people that you don't even have to deal with, because God gave you a certain type of heart. And that's the heart that hurt. It makes you a monster at certain times where you lash out, but you really you go help that person, but you gonna make that person feel like shit, because you know the motherfucker playing you off your heart, and you a service for God. You see what I'm saying? You a service, homie. You a service. I don't care how gangster you is. It's some gangsters out here that's an empath. You got to understand, being a gangbanger in the streets, homie, is just one part of you. You cannot be a gangster 24/7, 5 days a week. There's somebody out there that's going to act like, oh, nigga, you supposed to be like this. Somebody will want you to be a certain way because you make them feel uncomfortable. Hey, listen, follow your destiny, follow your heart, because if you're an empath, man, you got one of the hardest tasks that God gave you. God is going to expose a lot of people. God is going to let you get hurt. And it's crazy because an empath will do some shit for somebody and no, it ain't wrong, but your heart is so good. You really believe in that person that don't believe in themselves. You still going to help that person. And it's crazy because once they leave and shit, you would never be okay with why they left you, because they did you wrong and all you tried to do is help them. And I'm going to get back to the reaction and what an empath is. They experience something. And no, I'm not no motherfucking mind reader. I study. I read a lot of books. I understand people. You will have love for people who don't even love you. I'm going to say that again. And it's because God put them people in your place. Like, sometimes you're a vessel for God. You know them people don't give a fuck about you, but you're trying to show them something like, look, man, look, we can do this, bro. You can do that. Or here, let me help you with this. And sometimes you'll just do something for them, and it's nothing to you. You got it. But they think, listen, with an empath, don't ever think you getting over on an empath. Because if you think you're getting over on an empath, you're mistakenly wrong. It's nothing for them to do it. You see what I'm saying? You thinking you winning over them, but nah, they was gonna do it because that's what God sent them. Them are God's soldiers. And I'm talking my big one right now, because a lot of times, a lot of people misconstrue because Nipsey Hussle looked out for so many people. Y'all thought y'all got over on him? No, that was his heart. That was God give his greatest mission to the people that he make empaths. Yeah. Money, they're not defined by money. They know the art of money. They're going to keep getting it. You see what I'm saying? And that's why they're going to forever be blessed. Because an empath sometimes will give you they last just to make sure you okay. An empath will give you they last, and guess what? And you won't even, and it's crazy because you will take that last knowing that that's their last. And they might say, hey, come hang with me. You see what I'm saying? You be like, oh, I can't. I got another money play over here. I got to go get this money play. I'm trying to get this rent done. And nigga gave you his last and you ditched him to go for a bigger bag. You got to understand, man. Hey, listen, I knew I was something great when God put me in this seat and said, Nina, talk to the people. Nina boy, talk to the people. It's going to be some people, Nina, that don't like what you say, Nina boy. It's going to be some people that's going to say, Nina, you come from the streets, nigga. You come from the hood, nigga. You can't have a certain opinion about certain shit. And them days is over with. Long as I stay in the guidelines of how I get down, I'm definitely okay with what I say, because I would never say what Wacc 100 said today. That shit, I unfortunately can't do it because I still respect the streets and the code. But you got to realize, man, we're living in a day where now it's time to follow your journey. It's time to follow your path, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? Because back in the day, we couldn't do all of this shit. This would be forbidden. Niggas would die for doing shit like this. So pay attention to the streets because the streets paying attention to you, man. Let's get it.
Listen, I wish they would have asked Black Sam
Just a little bit more
about the
specific.
time, because after Nipsey, for those of y'all, Nipsey dissed the shit out of Big U. It's a song out there. We dissed the fuck out of Big U.
Yeah.
Big U got mad, went down there, right? This is when he got set on his pockets, you know, by Fats, rest in peace, right? Went down there. This is when Black Sam allegedly came out the store firing in the air. Let him ask Black Sam about that, because let me explain something to you. On Paru, this nigga tells me, first of all, he worked me out some bail money.
Who did? Big U?
Big U. Because I get the call, I send the bail money, right? Come to find out, Rosé showed me the shit that in the midst of all that coming, when the police came, Big U turns into grid worker doing a roundup, as if he didn't came down here to police the situation, right? So he tells me, hey, Wacc, that nigga Black Sam, the police told me, leave him alone. That's one of his. He on parole, and they let the nigga out before me. This what he feed me. Come to find out, Black Sam was off parole. Black Sam indeed had to bail out. Big U was the one that they let out. No strings attached. He turned into grid worker when all the shit hit the fan. Niggas got pulled over down the street, all this other shit. So Big Boy didn't know to ask about that. But if Black Sam would have told that story on what that really say and what really happened at that precinct, everybody would really know.
Do you really think that Eric Holder would still be keeping his mouth shut if somebody had sent him on that mission? That's not something we're not really used to gang members doing.
Now that whole narrative is where, you know, it's gonna be a discrepancy with me, because I'm gonna break it down. Call a spade a spade. If somebody would have sent Eric Holder on that mission, then his first time walking up would have been the start of the mission. Right. They're trying to debunk the fact that Nipsey insinuated he was a snitch, right? So if somebody sent a nigga on a mission, he drive by, see Nip over there. When he walk up, everything we seen happen on the second walk up would have happened the first walk up.
So he walked up with no shirt on?
He walked
then
up.
Then he walked back to the car, got a red shirt, and then walked back.
Listen, the conversation happens. Boom, 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 boom. Remember cousin Carrie in the Broad who got shot gave the statements on what the conversation was, right? If somebody would have sent Eric Holder on that mission, his initial walk up would have been the start of the mission. It wouldn't have been walk up, no shirt, to go get a shirt, conversation with Nip, exchange back and forth. You a snitch, nigga, I ain't no snitch, you the snitch, I'll be back, and then leave, go, hoodie up, shirt up, whatever you do, grip up, come back, hit Nip, neutralize Nip, hit the other two, the possible threats, come back around, stand over Nip, and kill him. That doesn't make sense that somebody sent him. And I've never said Big U sent him. Loose Cannon has never said Big U sent him. I don't believe Big U sent him. Right?
Oh.
Loose Cannon.
Wow. Look, he just confirmed. Out of all this stuff he been saying about Big U, I guess y'all might as well say Big U called Wacc 100 and said, hey, you say what you want to say, but don't say that. Don't say that. Y'all be killing me. He said a lot today, man. He have said a lot. This is a mouthful, man. Wow. You know, but I just seen something in the comments, right? Who got Eric Holder's paperwork of him snitching? Who actually has Eric Holder paperwork? Somebody somebody could easily go get his paperwork. So this alleged rumor of him snitching. Now, this is one thing that even Nipsey Hussle, Big Homie, was saying. It wasn't about no snitching. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know if niggas want to debunk that or not, but listen, where's Eric Holder paperwork if he snitched? If this was about him snitching, where's the paperwork? Nobody's never shown his paperwork. The snitching allegations that the reason why he killed, appreciate the new membership. Where is his paperwork? We have not seen Eric Holder's paperwork of him snitching. So that tells us what? That clears it's a clear cut and dry. It wasn't about him, somebody saying snitching. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, well, allegedly they say he ain't good over there because he was snitching, but we ain't seen the paperwork. And then sometimes it's this. You gotta realize it's the internet. Nigga, the streets don't own the internet, no paperwork at all. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not a paperwork person. I don't do the paperwork and all that type of shit. That's another dangerous sector that, you know, I think if you gang banging shit, you should not be putting paperwork on the internet. You know what I'm saying? That's a no-go. There's certain rules and regulations, man, to this shit, man. Unless you willing to, because think about it. Once you put somebody paperwork out on the internet, that could potentially, it could get ugly for you. You see what I'm saying? Because you exposing somebody and they have nothing what they got to lose at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, you know, that somebody who catch you getting robbed and the cameraman is right there, but the robber take your chain and get on. You about to go attack the cameraman. You see what I'm saying? He got that information, that power. Let's get it.
And his stance was he got a call saying Nipsey was dead on FaceTime. When he called Nip, he wasn't dead. And then 30 minutes later, he got a call that Nip was dead. So his whole thing is not that Big U sent him, that nigga, you knew something. So why you didn't call your quote unquote little brother and warn him? Hey, homie, where you at? I'm hearing something, get up out of there. That's his whole thing. That was Luce's whole thing, right? On why he was saying what he's saying. I don't believe Luce Cannon believes. I don't believe personally that Big U sent anybody to kill Nip. Right? It wasn't his advantage. He had Nip by the balls. He got this recording of him saying what he's saying to the police.
Right. Look, I promise y'all, I didn't even see this. This is why I say, listen, I don't gotta like Wacc to understand. It doesn't benefit Big U to actually assassinate Nipsey Hussle. It don't add up. You see, of course, I know a lot of y'all want to put that. Look what he just said. It doesn't benefit. Big U doesn't profit. When you got to look at the money. Why would you assassinate something that you potentially made money off of? You see what I'm saying? It just don't add up, nigga. If he was making money off of Nip, why would he want to knock down Nip when he could find another? If you got your hood and you making money off one of the prominent persons in your hood, you see what I'm saying? As he get bigger, that's more money coming in your direction. It just don't add up, bro. You see what I'm saying? And I find it crazy. But hey, he had a relationship with Big U. So, you know, niggas is not playing by the rules. You see what I'm saying? I never knew you know, Pyru could speak so much about, you know, the Crip business like that. That nigga got a mouthful of the Crip business all in his mouth, but he don't never got no Pyru business in his mouth though. Y'all notice that? See, he know how to play the game. You do not speak. He ain't gonna never speak on his hood. As long as he ain't speaking on his hood, his homies ain't gonna say nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? But how it look him talking about everybody else's hood, people gonna have their opinions, man. That's just what it is. Let's get it.
Least about Dahmer, right? He squeezed him already, Black Sam. I'm gonna let you know. Nigga say he got 5%. That Big U sent anybody to kill Nip. Right? It wasn't his advantage. He had Nip by the balls. He got this recording of him saying what he's saying to the police about Dahmer. Right? He squeezed him already, Black Sam. I'm gonna let you know. Nigga say he got 5% of the victory lap. Right? So he working his move. His next move, I'm pretty sure, was to get him to feature with his little group he got and all this shit. So having Nip killed, it wasn't to Big U's advantage. Hating on Nip because he brought DJ Khaled over there and it didn't go through him, right? It's to his advantage. As you seen, when he sent the team loose them over there, he called on the phone. Hold on, wait, Khaled, hold on, your nephew, let me talk to nephew. What's going on? Oh, no, not Khaled. Let me get your number. Boom, boom, boom. Nigga, you supposed to send 100 niggas over there to stand on the block, say, what's up, Khaled? You over here with neighborhood Nip? We making sure you straight. Not go over there and make it look like you ain't safe just with him. Mm-hmm. And through that whole play, it's the oldest trick in our book. He ends up with Khaled's number. Got Khaled believing he's the one helped out, not knowing the team in front of you, Khaled, is what the he's saying.
Wow.
Yeah, the manipulation and the bullshit. Nigga,
sometimes we need to have we need to do like a 2-hour podcast where we break down all the different things that gangsters do to normal people to basically finesse them or get them in the position that they want them in.
Half the people with him was a play.
Because I picked up on a lot of that shit over there.
Wow, look, because now Adam's seeing that Wacc is overly talking too much. He said, I think we need to do a video on how gangsters get square people like himself to get them to do what they want them to do. Look, now he's analyzing. He's like, wait a minute. The same thing what you saying Big U did to allegedly to Nip, and I'm speaking alleged because you can't believe everything that he say. He turned around and used it against Wacc. It said, you need to teach me how you're doing this. So, he just said he picked up on it, but you showing the world that you basically, look, you got Adam doing what you want him to do. You got him to create a show for you and him. Yeah, it puts numbers. Now it's beneficial, so it makes sense. But this wasn't Adam's plan from the beginning. This was Wacc's plan. You're like, Wacc, sometimes, your mind, man, you got to realize, man, the conscious and the subconscious, man. The conscious tells you, hey, I can do anything. But your subconscious, like prime example, your conscious like, I'm going to go to the gym tonight. And then tonight come your subconscious, man, I'll go to the gym, man. Hey, come on, come eat this hamburger. You know what I'm saying? Watch this movie. You got this girl coming over here. Man, you talking about that gym, nigga ain't going to the gym today. And your subconscious will tell you not to go do something. And your conscious tell you to do something. And this is a battle between Wacc 100 conscious and subconscious. He knew he wasn't supposed to say that, but he said it anyway. And Adam picking up what he write down. So it's not looking good for you, Wacc. Let's go.
For the years, but I feel like it needs to all kind of be documented in one place because there's so many weird little mental tricks that these older gang members are doing to each other at all times. He's
talking about Wacc.
I need a small business.
All right, yeah. All right, y'all. Hey, look, man. That's my time, man. Shout out to everybody that pulled up to the live, man. Y'all been dope. Y'all been great. I hope I dropped some jewels on y'all where you could feel like, dang, Nina kept that all the way thorough with me. You smelling what I'm selling? And yeah, man, y'all want to reach out to me, man, especially my members, man. Y'all hit me on Instagram at NinaBoy_TV. Come pull up, come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, look at this, man. This rabbit hole get deep. The Nipsey Hussle sector is open. It is open. I'm telling you, it is so open at this point. It didn't went so far. Now it's no longer a Mo 3 sector. I'm telling you, it's about to be it is the Nipsey Hussle sector, man. So I will be going live on my second channel. That's Nina Boy Reactions. I'll be going live. I will post it on my community post on my main channel, the time and date. And I'll see y'all a little later, man, with the second reaction, man. I'll see y'all in a minute. Peace.